All right, what's up, fam? What's up, fam? Today is New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. New Year Eve, New Year's Eve, however y'all say it, okay? I think it's New Year Eve, but it sounds weird saying it, so I'll say New Year's Eve. So I thought I'd hop on y'all. I'm gonna do a whole talk through this video. Whereas usually I cut a lot of footage out during my getting ready like videos and stuff and focus on like eyes and stuff like that. But today, I'm keeping it all in. Starting out first with this Juvia's Place, the Nubian Glow Lip Balm. I got this a while back free from Ulta with one of their buy one, get this free kind of situation. I'm gonna go in and prime my face up really quick with my favorite vitamin rich face base by Bobbi Brown. I'm filming in 4K today, so I expect this camera to only last about a good 20 minutes with 4K footage. Y'all, I didn't even tell y'all. I did tell y'all, I think in Vlogmas, that I feel like I'm starting to feel a little, you know, cold. Like, I don't know. I've been taking my vitamin C, my Zycam, my elderberry, all the things to not get sick. We just got back from New Orleans. I said New Orleans, whatever, early this week. So we made sure to be up on our vitamins. But I'm getting ready a little bit earlier today because I'm going to a watch night service tonight. Y'all, I don't know, what do y'all do for New Year's? Comment below, honey, because I do church, okay? That's our array. We was in church, the church house, giving God all the praise, all the glory, everything for bringing us through another year. You know, so that's what I'm used to. Last year we went to church. I think the year before that we may have done something downtown Montgomery. I'm not against partying or whatever, that's cool, you know, but first and foremost, I'm going to church to give God his first. So that's the plan. It's 3:42. The sun going down soon at like 4:40-ish. Sun goes down, so I gotta kind of move swiftly. My face gonna be on for a minute. That's fine. I wasn't planning on getting dressed this early or doing my face this early. I do want to have my little face on for church. You know, I'm still look cute for my pictures, you know, because I'm taking pictures in church. So I did it last year. I'm doing it this year. Sometimes it'll be an ugly crowd picture, makeup be off, but hey, I got a little list of things I'm gonna talk about, talking points. Just talking about a 2023 year-end recap. I know these are popular on the tube around about this time of year. I'm not really gonna show y'all all the products I'm using. I should not have just shown those because this is not like a tutorial or anything, just like a get ready with me, so you can just watch me get ready and talk. But anyway, so I'm doing like a smoky eye, I think. I wasn't going for that, but I guess it's gonna turn it, no, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do a brown smoky eye. I think, yeah, a brown smoky eye. I was gonna do a black smoky eye because it gives New Year vibes or whatever, but I'm kind of not feeling black right now, especially with my face being on all day, and it's just 3:44 and church service don't start to 10:30 watch night, so my face will be on for a good minute, and I'm not trying to walk around if I go somewhere else, you know, before church, whatever, with a black smoky eye on all day. It's cool, but that wasn't the vibe for real. So I like these little eye tapes from Sephora. It helps with like shaping how you want your eyeshadow to look, and I told y'all, I don't know how many times here on my channel, I love a nice pulled out eye look. So I'm hopping right into eyes. First, I just said I'm not showing y'all what I'm using. It's not a tutorial, but I am gonna just do like this. But anyway, so yeah, let's hop into the first subject, child, because I don't need a long video because I do have to edit it today and upload it today. Yeah, that's how behind I am with life. I did vlog our New Orleans trip. I'm just so lazy. There's so much footage, y'all. I'm actually depressed with the footage. The amount of footage. And I'm like, probably didn't have to even, you know, vlog every day, you know, but whatever. I'll cut down a lot of the footage because I don't want a lot of repeat stuff in there. Because I know with me, my attention span is a little bit short with these longer vlogs. And I know it's a trend nowadays. The girls post an hour-long vlogs. Baby, I ain't got time for all that, no ma'am. I'm going to try to keep it under an hour. I know with the footage, it will likely be close to an hour, but I'm not trying to have an hour-long vlog, not for real. So anyway, so first things first, hunty, 2023, what a ride, okay? What a ride. It's been a good ride. You know, I'm not one of those people, I don't ever say regrets, you know, or anything like that. And I'm saying this for a reason. With the first topic, and it's so hard for me to do brows, child, and toe. Oh, hold on, y'all. Some stuff I'm gonna cut out because this requires concentration for me. I don't know why, because my brows ain't even done for real. But they need to be cleaned up, not cleaned up, threaded. I have so much excess hair. I'm filming in 4K, so you can probably see all that. Let me zoom in so you can see. Matter of fact, let's zoom in when we're doing brows. Let's zoom in on my eyes and what I'm doing. Let my chair down. But anyway, so yeah, first topic, I'm keeping my little phone open so I can not go all off topic. Wedding, okay? So if you're new here, I just got married. I am a newlywed still. How long does the newlywed phase last? Like for married folks, is it like 1 year. How many years you gotta do until you're not a newlywed is my question is, I guess. But anyways, got married in May, Memorial Day weekend, actually on our actual anniversary date. We met May 26, 2020, years ago, I feel like. 2020 feel like a whirlwind, but here we are, 2024, you know, in the next couple hours. So yeah, anyways, we met then, and we got married on our anniversary date. And that, again, like I said, was 2023 this year. You know, that was a high point, of course, of my year. So I'm just gonna kind of talk about different, you know, aspects of my life when it comes to, you know, my marriage, work, careers, my business. I'm a freelance makeup artist as well, my business, family, phew, friends, phew. I use that word very lightly, baby. But yeah, so let's hop into it. Like I said, so we had a great wedding. I feel like it definitely did not go. In most weddings, I wish I had a listing. That was one thing. We did have premarital counseling, and our officiant, I knew him, I worked with him in hospice for a minute. He's a amazing man of God, and I just love to hear him speak and preach as a church in Montgomery. And that's actually where we're going tonight. To his church service tonight, and I'm so off topic already because I'm doing too much and I'm already confused like what's going on. So yeah, anyways, yeah, we met during working together, and he's amazing, like I said, pastor, man of God. So he was our officiant or whatever, and he told us rather in our counseling sessions, especially me, you know how much of a planner I am. It's like I'm a planner, but I'm not a planner. And I wanted things to go, of course, you know, picture perfect, what you see on TV and social media, you know, perfect weddings, everything turned out great, you know, and it did, you know what I'm saying? I had a lot of hiccups along the way. Wedding day hiccups was what I'm trying to say. So people look at our wedding pictures, and actually, y'all, if y'all haven't watched, I did post our wedding video, videography video here on my channel, and it was beautiful. We had an amazing brother duo that filmed our wedding. I wish I had, that's one regret I have. And like I just said, I don't have regrets. I don't like to say I have regrets too often, but that's one that I do have, is not, you know, doing my research sooner and really finding and investing in a great photographer and videographer. Again, our videographer, and they're here on YouTube, 2x2, at 2x2 film crew, they were amazing. So brother duo, amazing. Couldn't say enough about them. I just wish that I had also booked them for photography, because they do photography as well. But I went through the venue, and when we sat down and did our little, you know, sit down, whatever, and they of course have they preferred vendors list and stuff like that. That's what, you know, my goal has been this year as a makeup artist, you know, doing bridal, of course, is to get on a lot of vendors lists. I'm thankful that I am on a few from weddings I've done this year, so that's a blessing. And we'll talk more about that as I get to my career and work and all that. But anyway, in regard to the wedding, honey, people from the outside looking in, and I'm all off topic. I just got done saying I'm gonna flow with this, and I'm not flowing. But just listen, roll with it. Let's go back though. Photographer. I wish I had used them for photography, basically, because I found them a little bit too late. So I was able to book them for our videography needs, but not our photography needs. And I'm not saying I hated our pictures, but a lot of the pictures, y'all, you know what? I never shared my wedding pictures with y'all. Now I think about it, I think I didn't. No, that's how I've been in my life, y'all, okay? Anyways, I'll try to pop some on the screen here, insert pictures on the screen here, so I don't forget. But anyway, so yeah. I had to go in, basically in a nutshell. They were great pictures, the shots were great, I feel like, and had it not been for our videographer helping to lead the photographer basically with shots, I feel like he was just kind of like, almost kind of rushing us and trying to just get, I guess, the shots to get with everybody else. My baby, this is not everybody else, so pipe it down, okay? I'm the bride, and I was being a bridezilla. I don't give a freak. I paid $1,000 for a photographer, and I guess, you know, people look at it, maybe it's not a lot for some people, but for me, baby, and that's been a budget. Could we pay for everything? Yeah. It was a big deal. So you're gonna get the shots I want to get, and you're gonna take your time with me and us. And so anyway, I'm thanking God daily for having, you know, like I said, our videographers, they were amazing. And anyway, so on the back end, I had to go in and do a lot of post-work editing. You know, and everybody, if you don't know, haven't picked up on it anyway, I love photography. That's actually one of the things that I actually want to take more serious in 2024. My goals anyway is I want to take some little classes or something. I don't know. I'll be seeing creators here feature this business called Skillshare or whatever, and Maya Galore, I love to watch her. She's done a lot of collaborations with them, and I've been wanting to look on their website, whatever, to kind of get more insight into just, you know, getting some classes, whatever, under my belt when it comes to photography and stuff. To make a long story short, I feel like I had to go in on the back end and do a lot of the post-work editing. Yeah. because when you sit the pictures over, and I'm the type, I hate to hurt folks' feelings or seem like the complaining customer, so I be trying to keep it cute, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I was really pissed. So I was like, okay, is this it? Like, he took a lot of pictures. It was over 300 pictures, I want to say. Close to 400 actually, yeah. Shots, and they were great shots, you know what I'm saying, thanks to our videographer, you know, like I said, once again. But anyways, on the back end, I had to go in and do a lot of post-work editing, and I was highly pissed. I had to basically go back in after my photographer and edit almost 400 pictures. Color grading, editing the pictures, basically, because they were very much so, ooh, they went everywhere, overexposed. It was like he just took them off the camera roll and said, okay, great, here's your pictures. And I should have known because the turnaround time was so quick. And I'm like, damn, you done already? You know? With all the shots I knew he had taken, took whatever, I'm like, that's a pretty fast turnaround time. And it made sense when I got the pictures back and I'm looking at like, okay, dude didn't even like edit these for real. He could not have, you know? Because like I said, they were super overexposed. Several pictures, you know, we weren't properly cropped as we should have been, you know, center of the grid. Like how I'm filming right now, if you notice on your screen, your computer, whatever you're on, like I'm in the center. For the most part, I'm in the center, yeah. Or whatever. I noticed, you know, different shots we weren't centered with our venue in the background. It really pissed me off. You know, stuff like that. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to that. Because again, wedding pictures are something that's gonna be for a lifetime. Don't f this up, you know? And so I kind of feel like it's just a lot of stuff I wasn't pleased with when it comes to our pictures. So that's a regret I have. Moving on. So like I said, wedding day. And I thought long and hard about saying a lot of stuff on here, but at the end of the day, I really don't give a freak anymore because it's my channel. And I'm gonna speak freely. If you don't like it, don't watch, you know? But anyways, you know, people thinking from the outside looking in with our pictures and our video and stuff that, oh, we must spend a lot of money. Baby, we didn't. We had an elopement package. Hence why we couldn't have no more than, I think it was 25, 30. I forgot to count, but people-wise or whatever, a lot of folks weren't able. I wish, and I have a big family, and I don't fool with everybody, even family, because they funny acting. I said what I said, yeah. Very funny acting. But anyways, and babe, you know, he has family, of course, and stuff like that. So we had to split it between our family, my family, and his family, you know, as far as the attendee list or whatever. So a lot of folks got in their feelings about, you know, not being invited. I'm like, first of all, time out. Do you even talk to me? Do you even know my husband? Please have several seats, okay? Yeah, that kind of energy. A lot of that, you know, and I'm just like, I don't do fake, and I ain't gonna start today, okay? And I will say, some people that were there, I wish were not there, you know? But again, I felt like I was guilted into inviting people out of the sake of, oh, it's immediate family. You know, when they don't fool with me, don't say 2 words to me, don't give a damn about me or my husband. Haven't spoke to them since my fucking wedding. You know what I'm saying? But they were there on my wedding day. That kind of energy, yeah. So that's kind of the stuff that pisses me off the most when I think about our wedding day and just how some stuff went down on my wedding day. Came in with all kinds of stupid energy and I'm like, baby, I ain't did nothing to you. This is my wedding day. So don't come in with no awkward vibes, not even addressing me as a bride. Yeah, and I can name names, but I'm not. I'm gonna keep it cute, you know? They know. But anyways, came in. I'm getting ready, my vanity sitting down. That's another thing I regret, and I have my own hotel room. And my sister, she did the absolute most, and I'm grateful for her because she didn't have to do it. Nobody else seemed to really give a for real, you know, but she did, and I'm grateful for that, you know? Even friends, yeah. Found out a lot after the fact, but you know, it's cool. But anyways, I peeped game when I saw it, but I just kept it cute, you know, thinking about situation the person was in, okay, cool, you know, whatever, it is what it is. But looking back in hindsight, you know, me being the person I am, it's not just monetary things you could have done, it's so much more you could have done outside of money, just to be supportive and just being there for me, you know. It was stressful to say the least. Even our small wedding that we had, we spent no more, by the way, for everything, no more than, I want to say it was under 5,000. And that's cheap nowadays for weddings, baby, because you're looking at a hefty price. These folks spending 20,000 plus on these big ass venues and all this kind of stuff. Baby, weddings is for folks. You feeding these folks and trying to entertain. I'm not trying to entertain about it for real. I'm sorry. Like, you here for our love and celebrating our day, cool. But at the end of the day, I'm not trying to feed you to get you totally, completely full and drunk. No, ma'am. That's what I'm trying to do for me and my husband, you know. So anyway, to say the least, I'm all over the place. I knew I would be, but it's fine. Just follow along, okay? Okay. Anyway, energy from certain people at my wedding day was not what I wanted. And I did not need around me. And it highly, highly pissed me off. And the fact that, you know, I verbalized and made it known how much I didn't appreciate, you know, how some stuff went down. And just like, what the hell wrong with you? Like, I ain't did nothing to you, big dog. Like, this is my wedding day. Our wedding day. So don't come in and no stupid stuff. Because I'm going to cuss you out. It's going to happen. You know, but I thought about my grandmother. My beloved grandmother I miss so much. I wish to this day she was here. I wish they were here, my grandparents. Those are two. I could have just been Literally, but just them two. Like, I'm just keeping it real, you know? And like I told babe, how things played out in the end, you know, we had a great wedding day, and I try not to think about how things happen leading up to it. It really pisses me off. And I feel like that's what I'm so upset about. They don't realize how you negatively impacted my wedding day, and that's something I can't take back. I can't relive that moment, and that's what I have stitched in my brain and my head. That's what pisses me off every time I think about it. I want to slap somebody. Like, it's that bad. And so I'm literally in counseling for a lot of things now because I have so much suppressed, and I don't want to go into a new year, not even just new year, you know, just going forward period with any kind of, that kind of, not I want to say hate, but the feelings I have in my heart. I pray to God every day, please fix my heart. Like, I don't want to feel like this no more. I don't want to have this kind of animosity. None of that, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't good for me, and I can't be blessed going forward in my life. Things I'm trying to do in my life, the things that me and my husband are trying to do, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just praying for God to work on my heart, you know what I'm saying? And just to forgive. I'm definitely not forgetting. Know that, you know, because like I said, this is some stuff I can never do over again. I can't get these moments back. They're never coming back, you know. I told baby, we in this thing for life. Ain't no do-over, you know. Shit, ain't no divorce. Make it work, okay? Anyway, so yeah, in a nutshell, I'm saying a lot without saying a lot, if that makes sense. So yeah, energies with an S that were brought to me on my wedding day I didn't appreciate at all. It affected me so much, and I was trying to keep myself together, my composure. I'm trying to focus on my wedding day, being excited, on my makeup, sitting down, getting ready for my husband, my big day. And I had all kind of energy brought to me while I'm trying to get ready and be mentally ready for my day. Imagine how I must have felt as a bride, you know? And that's one of the things I regret, is not having my own space, my own room to get ready in, to not be bothered with any of that, to not have folks coming in constantly interrupting me. I'm doing my makeup and everybody asking my makeup tips and getting stuff out of my makeup thing. You know, that was fine. It was cool, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to have a moment to myself to where I could just reflect. Thank God for just, you know, that we're here in that moment, in that day. I ain't had it, you know? So anyway, I ain't gonna go on about the wedding, but in a nutshell, it was a great wedding. It was a great day, you know what I'm saying? It was just, despite all of that and me having to put so much to the side because I was ready to punch people, literally, and I'm having to take pictures beside people I didn't want to take pictures with for real. And that's another thing I was pissed at, some photographer who I didn't want to have in my shots. He didn't even think of that. My videographer, I love them. He did. He was like, he put me to the side several times. Are you sure you want this person? You know, because he knew. And I love it. They were so thorough. We had a whole list of things he wanted to know, like beforehand, before the wedding day even got there, who you don't want in your shots. Any awkward tension between, you know, because that matters in those pictures. People understand that. And I told him, you know, and he abided by that, but I was like, you know, I thought of my husband. He was trying to tell me just, hey, it's fine, let's just let it roll. When really I wasn't fine, but because of my husband, I said, okay, you know. But anyway, but the fact is, my videographer was amazing. He thought of those moments, he remembered those things that I put on my little consult form, and he would pull me to the side and ask, Haley, so you sure you want to have such and such in this shot, you know? And because of Brandon, I said, yeah, it's fine, whatever, move on, you know. But had it been my way, you wouldn't have been there, you wouldn't have been in the shots, okay? Okay, I digress. Anyways, yeah, we got married, yeah. Another thing, you know, like I said, we basically funded, for the most part, a huge portion of the wedding. I did not have that kind of support from immediate family in regards to my wedding day being how I would have liked for it to have gone. You know, our reception was really short because it was a time, everything was timed. People don't understand that are new to weddings, have never experienced a wedding, that this is not just a free-for-all, do what you want, you know, everybody get up and talk. Oh God, it's another thing. Oh my God, our toast. Whew, another thing that pissed me off, because, ooh, another subject for another day, that offset a lot of our time, okay? Just so people know. That's why we can do first mother dances, all the dances we couldn't do because people got talking about stupid shit in our toast and stuff, and I want to slap the, ooh, it's terrible, y'all. So yeah, so we doing our reception over for a 1-year anniversary. We doing that over. Certain people are not invited, and I can mean that. You're not invited because that moment was taken from us, and it won't happen again the second time around. I can promise you that. I digress. So yeah, anyway, so that's the wedding portion of the nutshell, what I was trying to say. It was a lot. I can say a lot more, but I'm not. I'm gonna keep it cute. My husband just walked in. And you shut the door. From golfing. I'm filming. Can you shut the door? Because I'm trying to have a moment. And I'm getting pissed talking about a lot of stuff, but it's helpful for me to talk about. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the little rant. I got in my feels because when I talk about it, I get pissed off all over again. But I'm gonna stop. My husband saved the day just now. Anyway, so moving on from the wedding whole situation. Basically, to sum that up, to not sound so negative about it, because it was our wedding day. I finished our eyes off, of course, you can see. Did the brows, just put a little Mario, the ethereal topper shade into the eyes. So like how it's looking kind of New Year's Eve like now with a little shimmer. But in a nutshell, Y'all, the wedding was a great wedding. Like I said, it was just a little hiccups along the way, more than I would have liked. But in the end, looking back on it, I don't regret our wedding day at all. Just how we went about it. If it were up to me, would have been a lot different. I would not have had a wedding in the first place. I want to simply elope in our favorite place we go to every year for my birthday, Gatlinburg, peacefully in the mountains, away from chaos, away from drama, away from all the fake stuff, you know, and that's what I really wanted. But it's fine, you know, in relationships and a marriage, you have to compromise. And that's what I did, because I knew my husband wanted to have something like a wedding, something small, and that's what we did, you know. Moving on. All right, so what's next on my list? I have wedding, drama, costs, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so work, okay? I think I may have mentioned to y'all, I did my Beyonce Renaissance vlog that I left my job. I'm also a hospice social worker. Have been for a few years now. It's a beautiful sunset, y'all, going on right now. I can see across the way in my beauty room filming right now. But anyway, so yeah, I left my job December 22nd. I have zero regrets, none. I bought this down in New Orleans, y'all, and I think I've not even uploaded that vlog yet. I just got done talking about that. So many clips, I'm overwhelmed with it. Anyways, I bought this down there for a nice everyday, no makeup kind of a look, like a legit, for real, no makeup look. This concealer by L'Oreal. Lancome is everything. Does dry down pretty quick, so you gotta move fast with it. But yeah, left my job, very toxic work environment. And there's so many red flags like coming in that I should have noticed from jump. And I did. I was just like, well, my sister works with me, it'd be cool, you know. My sister's also a nurse and we work together. And I've never worked alongside my sister before, so I thought it'd be really cool. And I could, you know, deal with it. And I did deal with it. It was just very chaotic, to say the least, and wasn't something I wanted to continue dealing with, basically. And so, y'all, I guess you could say 2024 if I had a word to describe it. If I had a word to describe it, I mean, I have zero limits when it comes to putting up stuff I'm not gonna put up with. I don't know how to put it in words. Anyways, cut them off, and that's what I did. I ain't got time. Find somebody to play with, because I'm not the one. So I exited stage, left quickly. And I have zero regrets about that. Because like I said, a very, very, very toxic work environment. Do I love hospice? Yes, have always loved hospice. It's definitely something that's not a job, it's more of a ministry, it's a calling, not for the weak at all. But I'm moving on to, you know, other things. I won't say for right now what I'm doing, but I'm moving on. So we'll leave that at that. But like I said, yeah, red flags were all around. When I came in, I noticed the red flags. Whenever a job, you first coming in, they holler about, oh, we're work family and it's so work oriented here, family oriented here. Red flag, okay? Everything but family. Work family oriented, basically. Like I said, it's just the energy. I go where my vibes are, where my energy is matched, reciprocated, you know, and any ounce feeling of toxicity, whatever, I'm out of there. And so I was gone with the quickness. Yeah, so that's that. I wanted to hang on. I started there February of last year. February 1st is my first day there. I wanted to hang on and do a whole year, but I'm like, at this point, baby, no ma'am, I can't do it, because somebody is this close to being cussed out. So, and I'm not trying to revert back to the old me. I'm like, let me get out of here before these folks let me get out of character. So that's what I did. So anyways, moving on into my makeup artistry business. Looking back on that, 2023 was a big success for naturally enhanced makeup artistry. Like I said, if you didn't know, if you're new here, I am a freelance makeup artist as well. Now I think about it, child, I guess I freelance for Charlotte Tilbury still. I haven't had a invite for a job to work since September. And they changed AEs or whatever, and they were saying that could have been an issue, which I feel like it wasn't, but anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, and I went onto my app. We use the app, they send you a request in, your booking request, basically. And I went in there and I noticed it had me logged out. So I'm like, that could have been it, I don't know. But anyway, regardless, you get emails, even when you get booking requests that way, and I never got an email. And so my supervisor lady, whatever, text me, this is in December, to work an event in Huntsville. Huntsville's a 3-hour drive from my little baby. I'm not driving for free, point blank period. And I told her I had no problem going. I love the brand, I love freelancing, I love cosmetic retail, just talking about makeup and helping folks find, you know, the best makeup products for themselves and all this kind of stuff. I love that, you know. That's why, you know, I signed up to do it part-time, you know, when I'm slow with my business or whatever. And so I just had noticed, I'm like, damn, I ain't heard nothing since the last time I worked for them, which was September, at the Sephora in Birmingham. And that's not that bad. Sephora in Birmingham is still an hour drive-ish for me. But I wasn't about to drive no freaking Huntsville and I get paid for my drive time, baby. You know, she was like, oh, it's fine, well, I'll do it. I said, okay, you know. Never heard anything else back from that. And that was the last time she reached out to me for December 9th to work an event there at the Huntsville, and I mean the Sephora in Huntsville. But like I said, I hadn't heard anything back. I don't know if I freelance for them at this point anymore or not, because I have not heard anything from them. So whatever, moving on. So I guess I'll find out in the new year if I get a request all of a sudden, you know. I feel like they gave all the holiday hours to people they want to give it to, and that's fine too, you know, whatever, do you, boo. Because certain folks, you know, work that area and they've been there doing it for a long time, all this crap, whatever. Moving on, I digress. So it is what it is. Anyways, so yeah, but my business did really well. Booked a lot of weddings this year. Did a lot of weddings this year, which is great. I love doing bridal makeup. It's just a different experience. Yes, it's very hectic, chaotic. They expect you to come in, baby, you got to be picture perfect. You can't fuck up, you know, because you're the bridal makeup artist. You know, it was a reel I saw on not TikTok, Instagram. I was crying laughing. She had it down to a T. A lot of the comedy reels that other makeup artists be doing and stuff. Just comparing different kind of makeup artists. You get your bridal makeup artist comes in, this ponytail for me, everything's so neat. You carrying a whole shit ton of stuff in. You know, people don't understand it's a job carrying all that stuff in, you know, on site no makeup. You got the ghetto makeup artist, the bonnet, and the big earrings in the kitchen. They're gonna hook you up every time though. It's different kind of makeup artists you have. Like I said, the business did really well this year. Brought in a lot of income. That's my business, I can disclose that. Brought in a lot of income this year as well. Stepped out on faith, honey, and got my suite. So no longer doing it here out of my beauty room. I was doing it here in this area. So now it's back to being my space to get ready in, my filming space for YouTube, content, just all the things. So, you know, I'm just grateful and blessed for all the clients that God brought to me this year. And it's true when they say, you know, I'm not everybody's makeup artist, and I stand on that. I've been saying that, you know. I'm not for everybody. Everybody ain't for me. You know, my clientele is more the everyday grown woman, everyday woman, got their shit together women, you know, these young folks, you know, fly by like this, you know, they come and go, you know. I'm blessed to have, you know, built this year client retention, and that's more important than anything, you know. And I'm just not trying to be booked and busy and constantly busting my ass working and not having time for my family, my husband, my life, you know, myself. That's not what I want to do. You know, I'm not trying to work myself in the ground. Be smart, work smarter, not harder. And that's what I've done this year, and just creating other streams of income as well. Stepping out, I had a really successful, I did a makeup and mimosas class in, was it February? Time fly, damn, in February, yeah. Time flight again. So I got so much to work on and get my life together into this new year, planning for my business and stuff like that. That was definitely a big success. I stepped out on faith on that. I didn't expect, I was like, well, you know, it's kind of pricey. I was scared to really charge my worth. That's another thing, y'all. Know your worth and add tax, okay? Add a lot of tax, you know, because the people that are for you, they'll see your value, honor your work and what you do, they're gonna pay for you. And that's what I had to learn, you know. And I'm just so grateful that I feel like I'm, you know, coming into my clientele who's for me, you know. Like I said, client retention is everything, and I've had the most amazing clients this year by far. Super grateful for them, blessed, all the things. Y'all, this is why I love this concealer. You can stop right here and add powder, baby. And that's what I've been doing. It's a look, you know. And I might, because I don't really feel like a heavy full face today. I wanted more so some on the eye to look like a little bit more, you know, New Year's Eve-ish. But being that this got to be on all day, I guess I will go put on some, I'll put on all over, because this is an all-in-one, an all-over concealer. You can use it as a foundation concealer, whatever, and it's a perfect coverage. It says, I think it said full coverage is Sephora, but it's more medium coverage to me. You can build it though, but I don't like heavy products. I like everything to be, you know, light layers, and I kind of add on with powder and stuff like that. So this is all I really need for real. I've been looking for a good all over concealer like this to use when I don't want to use foundation. This is it. But yeah, business, I'm looking at all the notes so I don't get too off track. I've been talking like crazy and going, y'all, the wedding whole segment, I'm sorry, I went off and I told myself, do not get on here going off. That went left really quick, you know. My husband walked in and saved the day. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, so business went well this year. Grateful for all the clients that I encountered, continuing to encounter. I had another high profile client this year. Y'all saw the vlog I did of that during Vlogmas. She's a former CNN news journalist person, TV person. I don't know the words. I'm kind of losing track of my thoughts right now. Anyway, so that was a success. Yeah, so work, moved on from the toxic environment. My makeup artist business went well. Moved responsible, like I said. Oh, y'all, a next goal I have for this new year. I'm aiming big. You know why? Because we serve a big God. You know, he laughs at our thoughts and what our plans are when we think that we can accomplish. He just laughs at that, because what I think is major, oh my God, I did it. You know, God's just like, girl, sit back. I got so much more in store. You know, and every time he just continues to amaze me. But my goal for this year, I want to break into the I want to break into the TV and film industry. That's been a goal of mine, what I want to do. You know, I love bridal, I love freelancing and all stuff like that, but I want to make this, and not that you can't make it a career doing freelance and bridal and all that kind of stuff. I just feel like in my area where I am, like the demand for makeup artists, you know, they used to paying these girls because it's colleges nearby, right? And no shade to them, you know, they charge $20 to do faces and stuff, you know, these little college girls and stuff, and the ones that are maybe not as experienced, and maybe not even the experienced part, they just don't know no better. Baby, I wish the hell I would charge $20, even for, girl, by foundation, my kit alone. When you're investing in your products, your kit, and you're not even just what you're paying for the makeup, because that don't mean a damn thing if you can't deliver with the face and doing the work, but my work, the quality of my work, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna charge for that. And so that's another thing I did. I'm still on the topic of makeup, but anyways, in my business, I increased my rates, and I was scared to do that this year. For my 1 year mark, I launched in March of 2022. So this year I increased my rates, and I was kind of scared to do that. Did it. Success. You know, I was like, wow, people are actually booking for it, you know, and what I'm charging is still enough, you know. So that's another thing. Increasing again. Every year we're doing little slight increases, you know. I ain't gonna do it all at once, you know, because I get it, you know, but at the same time, I'm not out here doing this shit for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a negative. Like, miss me with that. Find somebody do for $20 down the campus in their dorm room or in their kitchen. I ain't the one for you, okay? It is what it is, right? Moving on. So what I was saying that for? Yeah, you can make this into something, you know, of course, but like I said, I just feel like the demand here, whereas if I was in metro areas like Atlanta, and Atlanta's like 2 hours from here, Atlanta, Dallas, bigger cities, New York, New York, Los Angeles, those, Miami, you know, where the demand, people are paying 200 up to 200 plus for makeup applications, you know, as they should, you know, because the demand is there, you know, the population for it, I'm trying to say, the demand is there. People are paying to get that done because you have higher profile people that make that kind of money to be able to pay those kind of rates to makeup art. You see what I'm saying? Basically that's what I'm saying. Here, country as Alabama, baby, bye. So yeah, moving on. So I can relocate and make it into something, you know, and make more out of it. But what I want to do, I said that for a reason. You can make something out of it, but I have always wanted to do film and TV because I love natural makeup so much. People think it's so hard to do like a full face, you know, like the drag queen, like full face kind of makeup, you know, and you know, to a certain degree, I guess, you know, but no, that's not what's hard. What's hard is making somebody look like themselves. That's what's hard, actually nailing natural makeup. Not, you know, the girls bring in these pictures off Pinterest and it's not natural. They think, baby, this is not natural, okay? That is a full face. You know, it's neutral makeup. You know, glam is definitely not natural. Half of my clients I have to explain that to. Anyways, but yeah, I want to do film and TV. That's what I want to break into. So I'm gonna make it happen, you know, with God on my side. Who says I can't do it, you know? God said, you know, write the vision, baby, make it plain. That's what I'm doing, you know? And I'm going to do, you know, that's the plan, like I said, for this year, is to really get out here and network and just, you know, be in rooms, you know what I'm saying, to have those kind of connections to who I need to be connected to for it to happen, is what I'm trying to say. So that's the goal. What's next? YouTube. Whew, YouTube. Y'all, I was like hoping, and I didn't, like I said, I didn't do Vlogmas just to try to get crazy subscribers and all this kind of stupid stuff because, you know, whatever. If I got them, great, but that wasn't like my overall goal for, hold on, y'all, I can't talk during the part. That wasn't my goal for doing Vlogmas, basically. I did it to get myself, it was a challenge for me, basically, to be consistent and just to challenge myself to, you know, film daily, edit daily and upload daily. It was a task, you know, especially for these longer videos. And so I'm basically doing Vlogmas today, I guess, because trying to do this is real-time filming. Today is New Year's Eve. Trying to film it, edit it, and get it up today. But yeah, I said to say that I wanted my channel to grow. Of course, I want to finally hit 1K. Hadn't happened yet, you know, but God is able. Who's to say that, you know, it takes that one video, not like I'm trying to go viral, because I'm not, you know, I don't want to be viral. I want to have evergreen content here on YouTube, stuff that folks just come back to, you know. So anyways, child, the goal, of course, in 2024 is to continue just to grow my platform here. Be more consistent, you know, stop, you know, showing up here and then stopping for another month and then coming back for another, you know. The biggest thing, you know, to growth is you have to be consistent, you know? And so I'm preaching to myself here, but being consistent is the biggest thing. Like I said, and I want to get to 1K so bad. We're so close. We're at I forgot what it was, 960 something at last check, but yeah, so close. And I was hoping I would hit it before the new year, but you know, I got a couple of hours, we'll see. But I'm being realistic here. Yeah, at the same time, it would be nice, but you know, if it doesn't, fine. You know, we got, you know, New Year to make some things shake. But yeah. But like I told y'all, my Beyonce vlog, I'm just gonna be more of myself. Goals for my channel going to the new year. And just reflecting on last year, you know, it was a good year last year for my channel. You know, I did, you know, good enough. Yes, I could have been more consistent, and I probably could have been at 1K, past 1K, had I been more consistent, but I wasn't. So that's on me. Can't fault nobody but me for that. So going to the new year, plan is consistency. Back to planning out my content. I used to have a little planner, y'all, just for my YouTube. Where I wrote out my ideas, what I want to do, I want to film. I wrote everything out, and that made me like a lot more productive that way. And when I write stuff down, just helps me to actually stick to it, because it's wrote down. I feel like it has to happen. It has to be checked off the list because I wrote it down, you know. So consistency, like I said, growing my channel and being more of myself. I'm not finna be doing all these. And don't get me wrong, I love product reviews. I love a good product review. I love buying makeup. I love trying it on for y'all. I don't not hate those things, you know. But I find that those are, of course, the videos that do better here in my channel. Folks subscribe to me for those videos, and that's cool. That's fine too, you know. But I also want to show more of my personality, and just praying that, you know, my tribe's gonna find me and they'll kind of resonate, like, hey, I like this girl, you know. Let me subscribe to her for more stuff, you know. And so that's what I'm hoping for more of in 2024, is just to be more of myself. I do want to vlog more, because I really enjoy Vlogmas. It was work, yes, but I like Vlogmas so much more easier than these sit down content. I ain't got to sit here and think about, like I'm doing now, keeping a list of what to say so I don't get off track because I talk so much. But vlogging is just so much more effortless, and it's not so cookie cutter and planned out kind of content, but I like it. And it's quick. So yeah, I'm going to vlog more and be more of myself. Show more of my personality, let y'all more into my world, my life. No filters, you know, just real and raw, baby. So get ready. All I'm gonna say. All right, moving on. Talking about my business. Phew. All right, let's end this out real quick, because right now we at almost 20 minutes on this clip. Family for this year. Let's talk about family and friends real quick. Yeah. Like I said, I told myself I'm gonna keep it cute. I could say a lot, but I'm not. You know, whatever, I could, but I'm not. I'm going to be the bigger person here. Been trying to anyway all this time. So yeah, family, y'all, when it comes to relationships. All right, y'all, my camera was about to die. At 20 minutes, filming in 4K, it shuts off after, I think, 20 or 25 minutes. And it's getting ready to get dark. I need to close my blinds. Folks riding by looking all in my house. But anyway, yeah, when it comes to family. This year by far has been a lot of, how do I put it into words? Hurt, you know? Like hardcore, deep hurt. You know, I can put it into words, but it's hard to put it into words. There's one thing that I've invested in for myself is therapy and counseling, because I noticed that, you know, I'm just holding on to a lot of, you know, hurt, you know, and I try to talk things out to people and let them know how I feel, and it's like, it's just not been effective. Like, it's went in one ear and nothing changes, and it's just like, it's a, I don't know, y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna try not to talk too long this, because I'll start getting emotional, and because it does really affect me mentally, which is why I said, okay, I need to get help, because I don't want to go into a new year with this feeling, you know what I'm saying? And it affects my marriage. Oh my God, I'm gonna do so much cutting for this clip, I already know it. Anyway, I was saying it's affected me mentally. The things that's been challenging this year in regard to, you know, my family and personal life when it comes to that aspect, it's been very challenging this year. And like I said, hurtful. A lot of things are so much more hurtful than anything. And it's just things I would think would be common sense, you know. I wanna say so much, I'm trying not to say it, what I wanna say. But anyways, I'm just gonna say that, you know, whatever. I'm gonna leave it into God's hands. All I can do is continue to pray about certain situations. Hold on, y'all, I can't talk during there. Pray about certain situations, certain people, and you know, and I'm not saying I'm definitely not perfect. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing though, but I feel like I'm the one that's trying to do the mending, and it should not even be on me because I didn't do anything. I really did it, you know? That's the crazy part that I can't digest, you know? And all this, hold on y'all. Okay. I won't say all of it because this is some stuff that's been deep rooted too, but most of it stemmed from my wedding prep, all of that, you know, just how things went down, things that I know that were said that I guess they don't know that I know that was said, and that hurts me the absolute most because it cuts different. It's like, how could you even, for your, you know, I don't know, it's just different, and that's why I want to address things with the person, and I've made efforts, made it known that I wanted that, you know. I may cut half the shit out, but anyways, moving on into the new year. My goal, I don't want to, like I said, harbor these feelings, continue to harbor these feelings. I'm gonna do my part and do what I can do as far as trying to mend things, and hope that it's reciprocated genuinely. Let me say that, genuinely reciprocated, and not just for show, like things were done for show for my wedding. And that's the part that hurts too the most. I know it's for show for my wedding. And I was hoping, thinking that this was something that was genuine. I'm like, hey, great, you know, finally, you know, they get it. I've said how I feel, and they say they get it. Things gonna change, and nothing changed. And if anything, it's just, you know, pretty much been stagnant. I'm not gonna say it got worse because it's still just how it's been. Nothing's changed, you know. And I thought that, you know, we were on the same page, and that, you know, this was gonna be different, that was gonna be different, and nothing was. And y'all probably like right now, what in the hell are you even talking about? Because you're not being direct, and I know I'm not. And like I said, it's out of respect because I know people watch my channel. I know they're probably watching this, and so I'm trying, like I said, my best to be respectful about it at the same time, but keeping it real, because how I feel is how I feel, and it's just, you know, it's what it is. Do I want to feel like this? No, I don't, but I do. So anyways, keeping that short, but yeah, it's just been a lot of ups and downs this year when it comes to that. Like I said, I did not spend Thanksgiving with my family this year. I was with my husband this year because every year we've been together, he has been with my family, so we've not done anything with his family for real. So we did do that this year to spend time with his family. And speaking of family, on that topic, in-laws, I'm so blessed to have married into a family that really accepts me, that truly loves me, that they're the complete opposite of how my family is right now. And it's so hard to accept that because I come from a large family, like a huge family, where prior to my grandparents' death, it was nothing like this, you know, of course. And that was my fear when my grandma passed. I was hoping that things wouldn't go how it's going now, and it would be how I'm sure her dying wish for us to remain close and to not be how we are now. And it's the opposite. So anyway, it's so different now. Like when I'm around my in-laws, and it's like, it's so sad that I'm not used to seeing healthy family dynamics no more, and with your immediate family, you know. And my mother-in-law, when I say she's a mess, baby, she's a mess, but I love her to death because she's kind of helped to stand in the gap for me missing certain things that I was missing, continuing to miss, you know. And I'm just grateful and blessed to have her in my life, and somebody, she's definitely not trying to replace anything, you know, but the fact that she's been there, she, you know, has been supportive, and all these things, it's just been a blessing. My father-in-law, he's just like me. He cool as hell. He don't bother nobody. He just like to chill out and live his best life. That's me. I love him to death. He's so much like me. Chill as hell. My brother-in-laws are cool as hell. Everything is just cool, you know, and it's just like, why can't my family be how it was before, you know? And it's like, I guess if we, you know, I say we, meaning I guess my generation, me and my sisters and brothers, if we don't try to, I guess, amend things or try to make things better, I guess it'll never happen. If we're waiting on others to do it, it won't happen, you know? And that's the sad part, you know? It's like, damn, it's like, it's just everything reversed. It's weird. Very weird energy. So anyways, that's that. Family, we're working on it. I'm leaving it at that. Moving on, friends. Honey, I'm kind of talking too fast because at this point I'm getting behind my makeup right now because I'm talking so much with my hands. That's why I hate doing get ready with me, so I'm doing my whole full face. I do this a lot. I be talking like this, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I don't know if she watching or not, or she watch. You know, it hurt a lot to lose a supposed best friend. It was more of like my sister to me this year, and everything was just so petty about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my thing is, I know I can be a little hard to deal with sometimes, but I'm a good person, you know, and I'm not saying for myself, but I have a big heart and I love hard, you know what I'm saying? I don't do friends. When I tell you I don't do friends, female friends like that, I do not. Like, you got to really be specialist for me to tell you that you're my friend, my best friend. That, you know, ride or die kind of friend, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I consider her to be, more of a sister like to me. So it hurt more of anything how things just went down. And I tried to communicate and, you know, and let her know how I was feeling, like what I didn't appreciate. And I didn't know if she meant something about what she said. The battery died. I think I was on the subject of friends. I guess I lost a friendship that I thought was sincere and real out of the several years we've been friends. Well over 10 years, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, well over 10 years, you know. But, you know, people's true colors come out eventually, I guess, you know. I don't know, because it was just, thinking about it was all silly to me, you know. And I said what I said, and like, if you didn't really mean what you said, just say that. It was as simple as calling me in that moment and say, hey girl, I didn't mean nothing like that. I didn't mean it like this, but you didn't do that. You let it just kind of fester on and make me think that's what you really meant. And so how am I supposed to take a statement like that? And like I said, a lot of stuff, y'all, I'm not saying just because I don't do mess on my channel. How does TikTok go? I don't like no mess, but I do a little bullshit, you know. No, I'm just playing. But I don't do drama for real. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm a very peaceful person. I really am. Like, I will eliminate you quickly. If you come with any ounce of drama, any ounce of any kind of ill feelings I feel from a distance, goodbye. Go away. Don't come this way, because I ain't the one. My nerve's too short for foolishness. So, cutoff game is real strong, you know? And when I sense stuff in my spirit, and I'm like, wow, you know, well, shit, I guess it is what I thought it was, you know? Because nothing was said during the whole time we weren't talking. You know, then what made it worse is I saw this person at another person's wedding, and I'm the makeup artist, and I'm doing the makeup, and the bride asking me about what's going on. Baby, I don't mix no foolishness with my business. When it comes to my paper and my business, my reputation overall, I don't care if it was a person I don't know her, but I knew her enough to do, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, the point is, I don't do no mess when it comes to business, okay? Keep my name out of message when it comes to my business. That's what I don't do. Don't ask them about me. What I'm here to do a job, you know. And so it was just other stuff too that transpired that day, and I was just like, wow, okay, well damn, guess ain't what I thought it was, you know. And so I just knew then, some of my spirit just said, snip snip. What the hell did snip snip? How you do cutting things, scissors, whatever, snip snip. It was time to go, because no ma'am, that ain't how we get down after several years, you know what I'm saying? I don't involve nobody else in my drama. And like I said, I'm not a drama person, but if there's anything going on, I like my business to stay between me and you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like, you know, a marriage. Like, my husband's business is our business. It ain't different business to know. It ain't his mama, my sister, his brother, nobody business but ours. You know, and so I felt the same way about my friends, my true only best friend I thought I had. You know, it's more of a sister to me. Like, what we go through is our business. Don't come including this and that. Don't do that. Because that's when I get pissed too. Don't do that. Because it's like, the fuck, like, excuse me, I'm trying to cuss. We grown. You know, come to me. Damn, you know. So anyways, moving on, there's that. So yeah, 2023 was a wrap, you know. It was an eye-opening year when it comes to that, I tell you that much. So, but I'm grateful for, you know, and I say the word friend very loosely, but this person has proven to be that to me. And I hope I've been a fraction of that to her, and I believe I have. She's made it known. So we met while working at Dealers, and she's been an integral, let me use the big words, an integral part of my life. Very, very sweet and just encouraging. So yeah, going to this new year, you know, and like I said, adult friendships can be hard AF. You know what I mean? Like, people have lives, have kids, families. I get all that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm the type, I may not talk to her for a couple weeks, but I'm still gonna be there for you. Like, you can call me today. Whatever's mine gonna be yours. I'm gonna look out for you like that, because I consider you more of like a sister to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't just on no, oh, my best friend BFF kind of shit. Like, no, I'm grown. I don't do that, you know, silly girl stuff. You know, I thought the person more of a sister to me, you know, and that's how I thought I treated her, you know. Oh, I could talk about so much more. I'm not gonna do that though. I can really go there. Things that happened right before that I still did for this person. I didn't have to do, but I still did it because that's my character. And I'm thinking about your children, not just you, not just what we had going on. What about us in that moment? It was about you and your future with your children, and you basically providing for your family. That's my mindset was. I don't know petty shit, and I could have been on that, but I wasn't. Again, trying to take the high road and be the bigger person. I digress. Moving on. So going into this new year, it is what it is. You know, if I find people that I vibe with, so be it, you know. But I'm not out trying to look to find, let me find a friend, you know, because whatever. My husband and Jesus, you know, they're my best friends right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. My sisters, of course, you know. So yeah, that's how it ended. You know, it was a bomb. I didn't expect it, you know. But it is what it is. Moving on. So, when it comes to, I don't like the word religion. I say spirituality. I can't damn talk. Spirituality. Why can I say that? I've been going to this church for several years since I moved back to this, well, since I came to the Montgomery area. In 2018, I started going there. It's more of like a mega church, I guess you could say, like for this area that I live in or whatever. But I feel like I've learned a lot being there and everything, but I've gotten so complacent with not serving. I used to be on the worship team. I used to be on the greeter team, all of that, you know, and I fell off, you know, and it's just different. I'm just used to, I love all kinds of music, all kinds of worship music, you know, but I'm used to what I'm used to. I grew up singing in church. You know, we did old school Baptist quartet style singing, not singing, you know, and so that's just what I'm used to. So I said it to say that I think in this new year, and I've been talking to my husband about it, because he enjoys going too, and we go, you know, consistently and everything. It's just, and I learned, that's the biggest thing why I started going there, is because I was so used to, my granddad used to say hooping and hollering from pastors in church and stuff, and I never really learned anything for real, because I never knew they were talking about at the end of the day, you know. So going to, you know, my church I'm going to now, have been going to for several years, I actually learned, you know, that's what I want to do. I want to learn and get in the word, and not just, you know, go to church, so I'm going to church, you know, but actually learn stuff, you know. Anyways, I've done that, but it's just at this point, I feel like God, and it's just a tugging in my spirit. That's how I know it's the Holy Spirit. God speaks to me. You know you should be doing more. What are you doing? You know, he's giving you these talents, you know, singing, not even just that, just having the spirit, the down to earth, how to put it in words, the down to earth spirit, I guess, I don't know how to put it in words, sorry, but anyways, just having that spirit about myself, you know, and just being able to connect with people. And that's why I love social work so much. You know, people think I'm kind of recluse, and I am outside of my job. Like, I do not like to be bothered. Don't call me. My phone still do not disturb, because all I do is people all day. So people don't understand, like, when my phone go off, the social battery is down. I gotta rest, okay? I gotta recuperate, get my energy back up, do it again. So I love it, and I love people, you know, but anyway, I said to say that, you know, I feel like that's a gift too, just being able to, spirit of hospitality, make people feel welcome and yeah, welcomed when they come into church and all this kind of stuff. I was on the greeter team and I enjoyed that, I really did. And so yeah, I just want to get back to serving, basically, especially singing in the choir and stuff. So I'm thinking, I told babe, I said, you know, we going to my bud's wash nights. I call my bud, but you know, he was our officiant. I want to say officiant, whatever. Did our wedding. We go to his wash night service. We've been last 2 years, I think. I want to say we went. We're going again tonight, basically. And so, you know, I like his church. I love his style of speaking and preaching and everything. He's very easy to understand, easy to follow, and all of that. And I enjoy his church environment, stuff like that. That matters too. And so anyways, we're looking into possibly finding a new church home in this new year. And again, nothing against my church. I feel like it's just, my spirit is telling me elsewhere right now. And that's what we're gonna ultimately do. So we're looking to find a new church home into the new year. There's that. I learned a lot, you know, continue to learn a lot. And I love the church I'm at. It's just, I want different. And like I said, it's just a thing. I feel like it's not even me, it's God is like telling me, calling me for more, basically. You know you need to be doing more. You can be doing more. You're just choosing not to do more, and that's not my will for your life. And I don't want to continue being disobedient, continue ignoring it, because I feel like I'm continuously getting signs that, you know, it's time. So that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, in a nutshell, you know, I can't say that 2023 was bad for me. Not really. You know, it was a great year. Like I said, I married the love of my life. The guy I know that God sent just for me, baby, just for me. You know, married my best friend. Lost some people along the way in this year, and that hurt, you know. So it was a good year, but also a year that opened my eyes to a lot as well, like I said just now. But who's to say, you know, that God changes people's hearts, you know, including mine, you know, because I can be stubborn now. When I cut you off, you off. And I'm like, ain't no going back, you know. But I do miss her, and I love her. I still love her, and I know she knows that. I hope she knows that. You know, it's so crazy how God works. It ain't crazy, it's how he works, you know. I have never seen this person. I can't think of the YouTube video or the name of it. Anyway, one of them kind of prophetic, not prophetic, but one of them kind of videos, I guess. And it was so weird. It was talking about, you know, what I'm going through in a nutshell, basically. And it was kind of crazy how it worked out and how I saw that last night. And I had watched our wedding video all the time back. And of course she was at my wedding, you know, there for my wedding, all that kind of stuff. And I saw her in the video, and I almost wanted to cry, you know, because, you know, did we talk every day? No, but she knew I was kind of friend. If you ever needed me, I'm there for you. She cannot lie and say I never did for her, but she needed me, you know, always, you know. Did my best to be there for her at all times, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I miss her, and just certain things. I know she had a birthday, and it was petty of me, I guess. I could have texted her, but I did block her. And no, it ain't being petty for it. It's just like when I'm done with somebody, I'd rather not be reminded. So just cut all ties. That's what I do, you know. So it wouldn't really be petty for us how I move, honestly. But anyway, she had a birthday, and I wanted to reach out to her. I'm like, no, whatever. So I didn't say anything to her. So anyways, but yeah, 2023 was a whirlwind in a good way. And also losing people along the way, but who's to say, you know, we won't ever cross paths again, or, you know, whatever. God can mend anything, you know, and in his time, if it's his will for us, it will happen. And the same goes with my family and all the chaos that's transpiring right now currently. You know, I thought I'd be at home for New Year's Eve, you know, I'm not. So there's that. Anyway, so looking into this new year, going forward to the new year, I'm claiming good health. That's another thing. Oh my God, I didn't even talk about that. My health and wellness, I've slacked in this year, okay? 2023, I went all the way downhill. If anything, I got fatter by the second, okay? We changing that going forward. It's not just no new year, new me kind of thing. No, real deal. I had a doctor's appointment. I think I mentioned this on some clip, maybe when I vlogged for New Orleans. When I vlogged for New Orleans, I think I talked about it. But had a doctor's appointment, and it wasn't a bad appointment, but I had my regular annual blood work and stuff done. And baby, that blood glucose was a little bit elevated. That's your sugar. You know, black folks say your sugars, you know, a little bit up. So, and diabetes and all that stuff running in our family. And baby, when you know better, you do better, okay? And I know what to do. You know, if you don't know, I used to compete in competitive bodybuilding and personal training. I still have my certification for that. I know what to do when it comes to getting my shit together. And that's what I plan to do. Because, no ma'am, we will not be on no kind of medication. We ain't doing none of that. And so it wasn't like an alarming rate of increase, but it was still high enough that, you know, I'm like, okay, cool. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna change some things. I love my sweets. I love desserts. You know, so I need to work on that and praying for God just to remove the taste out of my mouth. And he's able, he would do it. I'm a witness. He's done it before for me. Working on personal health and wellness is a big thing as well going into this new year, because we ain't finna be no fatter. My back ain't getting no more bigger than it is, okay? So we changed some things. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going back to my gym. I canceled, which I should have done. Told baby I've never canceled a gym membership, you know, with them like ever. Since I came to this area, I've had them and I let them go. And just we're gonna stick to Hot Works. But Hot Works is kind of like Soccer Mom. Sorry, I love it, but it's giving me Soccer Mom vibes and it's cool. But I like a good old bodybuilding old school gym with hardcore weights in there, you know, to live heavy. That's what I'm used to. So I'm going back to Express Fitness. All the gyms now got these, you know, deals going on for New Year, New Me folks. And that's me. I fall in their crowd right about now. So years ago it was crazy. They should judge folks like, oh my God, they're gonna be in our way in the gym. But give folks grace, you know? You just never know, shoot. So anyway, yeah, there's that. So health gonna be checked tremendously in this new year. Because like I said, recapping 2023 was a fail. Fail all the way off, okay? All the way off. I had a routine and that routine just kind of got worse and worse each week. Then it got to where I wasn't working out at all for like a week or more. And I'm like, what in the hell? I'm not used to this. It was weird, you know, and a lot of it, you know, you get all the love and you get fat. That's nice and cute and everything, but no ma'am, get your life together, okay? That's what we're gonna do. All I'm gonna say is 2024 is gonna be whatever God's will is for my life. When it comes to starting a family and me and my husband having children, if it's God's will, it's gonna happen for us. That'll be our year, 2024. I'm just praying, like I said, for good health, wealth, you know, God-giving wealth, you know, just a better me overall, a better wife. It's been a journey. A better wife, you know, a better friend, a better sister, a better daughter, a better, hell, anything, better all around. I want to be better. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal. And like I said, it's just whatever God wants for me in this new year, that's all I want. I'm not setting no new year resolution. I actually hate those. I'm not doing it. God, whatever you want for me, have your way, Lord. So, all right, y'all, I am back. This is the finished, completed New Year Eve. It's so weird not saying New Year's Eve. New Year Eve, whatever you say. Makeup look that I will be wearing tonight to church. It is 6:45. I did some things in between time. But yeah, I've been loving this lip combo. Sephora collection, molasses, and the lip liner, and also the Lip Stories lipstick in shade 74 Off the Grid. The perfect nude. I love it. I did add a little color to the waterline to make it more festive and, you know, New Year Eve-ish. I used the Destination Sephora palette. It's a pretty blue in here. I never used the blue, so I said, why not put it on the lower lash line for a little pop. So anyways, y'all, happy New Year Eve once more. I hope y'all enjoyed this very chatty, chaotic, all over the place end of 2023 recap of all the things, okay? If you did, you know what to do. Go ahead and like the video, thumbs it up so it spreads to more people. Also hit the subscribe button, honey, if you like what you see over here, okay? We are growing. My goal is 1K and beyond in 2024. Okay, until next video, y'all. It's so sad to sign off for 2023, but cheers to 2023. Until the new year, I'll see y'all then. Bye.